Hey, quick question. Can I borrow $10,000?
Nope.
No? Well, why not? Are you gonna sit there and tell me you don't have $10,000 to blow?
Nope.
All right, don't worry about it. Not many of us do. The reason I was asking is because truck driving schools can typically cost anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000, which, like any education, can seem like a lot and may even deter someone from going into the career that they will love. If you do have $10,000 laying around, you can take a big chunk of that and throw it in the bank for a rainy day. The CNS Driver Training Center does have one-on-one CDL training, and it costs 30 to 70% less than most other schools. But still, money might not be something you can just throw around, which is why we were talking about a few other options. There are many forms of financial aid that include company-sponsored contract training, aka free CDL training, Pell Grants and federal student aid, federal and state CDL grants, CDL trucking scholarships, military programs, and private student loans. Let me break each one of these down for you. First off, everyone wants things free, and CDL training is definitely one of them. Well, I'll be the 1,000,000th person to tell you that everything has a price. Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
I got it wrong.
So, free CDL training, or company contract training as we call it, does have a catch. A company will pay for your training, but you will have to sign a contract with them stating you'll drive for that company for at least a year. If you do not finish that year contract for any reason, you would be liable for the cost of the training. For new drivers, this is great because you're guaranteed a job the second you pass your driving test, and you'll get experience too. Again, for newer drivers or someone who wants to go from Class B to Class A, this option might be one of the better ones since it shows a company is investing in you. They want you to succeed and are willing to take the chance and pay for your future. The way I see it, that is a pretty good deal. You can learn more about company contract training at cnstrains.com or just fill out the form below. Second, let's talk about Pell Grants and federal student aid. Unlike the traditional loan that traps you into paying back a loan forever with high interest rates, Pell Grants and federal student aid don't have to be paid back. Well, that's cool. Sign me up. Whoa, hold on there, buddy. There's some requirements here. Let me ask you a few questions. Do you have limited financial resources? Yes? Okay, good. Well, that's not good, but you know what I mean. Do you have a bachelor's degree? No? Okay, good. Again, you know what I mean. Do you plan on attending training at a participating institution? Yes? Perfect. Well, that's pretty much all that is necessary for students to receive federally subsidized assistance. On the other hand, to be eligible for the Pell Grant, students must demonstrate significant financial need, be enrolled in an eligible CDL program, possess a high school diploma or GED, be a U.S. citizen or eligible non-citizen, have a valid Social Security number, not currently be in default on a past federal direct student or plus loan, and not have a criminal record. Unfortunately, CNS Driver Training Center does not qualify for Pell Grants at the moment, but I did want to let you know these options exist. Moving on. Next are federal and state CDL grants. Federal and state both offer a wide range of programs to train workers who have lost their job due to layoffs, business bankruptcies, or natural disasters, and most include approved truck driver training schools. For state grants, it will differ from one state to another, but I can walk you through PA's process. You first need to fill out the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA for short. Then you'll need to complete the PA state grant form. To help streamline the process, make sure you have the following information available. If applicable, the month and year your diploma was received, whether for high school or GED. If married, your spouse's 9-digit Social Security number. If you have a savings account through PA 529, you may need a recent account statement for the total savings, or you can visit pa529.com. Any questions about these so far, just fill out the form below and ask away. Okay, now I'm hearing you say, what if I want to get a scholarship? Well, I have good news, you can do that. A scholarship is typically money given out to people based on need or merit and is handed out by private organizations. One such organization is alltruckjobs.com. They offer 2 yearly scholarships to encourage more people to get into the trucking industry. Now, like most scholarships out there, alltruckjobs.com won't pay for the full schooling, but wouldn't $1,000 be helpful? That's what I thought. For alltruckjobs.com, you need to submit a written 500 to 1,000 word essay sharing your personal story what inspired you to become a truck driver, and how the scholarship will help you achieve that goal. That's simple enough, and it covers a wide net since anyone can apply. As far as other scholarships go, they're a bit more focused on who can obtain them. For example, the Women's Transportation Seminars International Scholarships is looking for women, of course, because they want to promote and encourage women to get into the transportation industry. Their scholarships are a bit more competitive and are based on the applicant's goals, academic achievements, and transportation-related activities. If you're serving in the military and wondering what to do once you're out, there are tons of military programs out there for you to choose from, 17 to be exact, and most can help you jumpstart your career in the trucking industry. And lastly, if all else fails, you can look at a good old-fashioned private student loan. I know, I was talking trash on these at the beginning of this video, but you gotta do what you gotta do. These loans will have to be paid back and there will be interest, so you should definitely exhaust all of your grant and scholarship options first. Depending on the loan, you will either start paying it back immediately upon finishing your schooling, or you will have a few months after graduation to start making those payments. If all of this seems complicated, don't worry, it's supposed to be. Just give our CDL trainers a call over at CNS Driver Training Center at 717-496-9145, shoot us an email at support@cnstrains.com, or fill out the form below, and we can help you if you have any questions. Hope to see you young bucks out there on the road.